What if I told you that motivation is the reason you're stuck? Not because you don't have enough of it, but because you've been depending on it. Think about it. How many times have you watched a motivational video, felt unstoppable for an hour, maybe even a day, only to wake up the next morning and do absolutely nothing? You felt inspired. You felt powerful. You promised yourself this time will be different, but it wasn't. And that's because motivation is a feeling, and feelings are temporary. If your success depends on how you feel every day, you will never be consistent enough to achieve anything extraordinary. Today, we're going to expose one of the biggest lies in personal development. Motivation won't save you, but something else will. Stay until the end, because that one thing can completely change your life. We live in a world obsessed with motivation. Millions of people consume motivational content every single day. Quotes, podcasts, videos, books, seminars. Yet most people never change. Why? Because motivation creates emotional excitement. But emotional excitement is not transformation. Real transformation happens when you're willing to do the work even when you don't feel like it. And that's where most people fail, because they're chasing motivation instead of building discipline. The truth is simple. The people you admire aren't successful because they're motivated all the time. They're successful because they learned how to act without motivation. Welcome back to my channel at Omega Thinkers. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 reasons which are important and help you to become a disciplined person. Reason number 1, the problem with motivation. Motivation feels amazing. It's like a spark, a sudden burst of energy, a belief that anything is possible. But sparks don't last. Imagine trying to heat your house with fireworks. That's motivation, bright, powerful, temporary. Now imagine a furnace, not exciting, not flashy, but it keeps working every day. That's discipline. Most people wait until they feel ready. They wait for inspiration. They wait for the perfect mood, the perfect timing, the perfect opportunity. And while they're waiting, life keeps moving. Weeks become months, months become years, dreams become regrets. The people who win don't wait. They move first, and eventually their feelings catch up. Reason number 2, why you keep starting over. Have you noticed a pattern? Monday, new goals, new energy, new promises. Then by Thursday, everything falls apart. You tell yourself you're lazy. You tell yourself you're weak, but that's not the real problem. The real problem is that you're relying on emotion, and emotions are unpredictable. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Other days you'll feel exhausted. If your actions depend on your emotions, your progress will always be inconsistent. Successful people understand something most people don't. Consistency beats intensity every single time. 1 hour every day is better than 10 hours once a month. One workout today is better than the perfect workout next week. 1 page written today is better than the book you'll eventually write. Small actions repeated daily create massive results. Reason number 3, the hardest truth. Here's the truth nobody likes hearing. You are not supposed to feel motivated every day. In fact, some of your most important work will happen when motivation is completely gone. The workout you do when you're tired. The study session when you'd rather watch Netflix. The business task when you feel overwhelmed. The early morning alarm when every part of you wants to stay in bed. Those moments matter more than the easy days, because that's when your character is built. Anyone can work when they feel inspired. Champions work when they don't. That's the difference. Success isn't built on your best days. It's built on the days you almost quit. Reason number 4, what actually works. So if motivation isn't the answer, what is? Systems, habits, discipline, environment. Remove the need for motivation. Make success automatic. Want to exercise? Lay out your clothes the night before. Want to read more? Put a book beside your bed. Want to stop wasting time? Delete distractions. The easier you make good habits, the more likely you'll follow through. Don't trust your future emotions. Build systems that work even when you don't feel like working. Because discipline isn't about being strong. It's about being prepared. And preparation beats willpower every time. Reason number 5, become the person, not the feeling. Most people ask, how do I stay motivated? Wrong question. Ask this instead. What kind of person do I want to become? A disciplined person doesn't need motivation to act. A healthy person doesn't negotiate with workouts. A successful entrepreneur doesn't wait for inspiration. They identify with the process. Their actions become part of who they are. When you change your identity, your habits become natural. Instead of saying, I want to run, say, I am a runner. Instead of saying, I want to write, say, I am a writer. Identity drives behavior. Behavior creates results. Results reinforce identity. That's how lasting change happens. Motivation is not the hero of your story. It's a visitor. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it disappears. But discipline stays. Discipline works when nobody is watching. Discipline works when you're tired. Discipline works when motivation is gone. If you've been waiting for motivation to save you, stop waiting. Start acting. One small step, one habit, one promise kept to yourself. Because your future isn't created by what you feel. It's created by what you repeatedly do. And that decision starts today, right now. If this video changed your perspective, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos on discipline, mindset, success, and personal growth. Comment below, discipline over motivation. If you're committed to becoming the person who takes action regardless of how they feel. And remember, motivation starts the journey. Discipline finishes it. See you in the next video. Last but not least, stay safe, stay healthy, stay wealthy, and stay disciplined. The audiobook that changed my mindset is linked below in the description.